Thank you for trusting me. But as the door clicked shut behind Marcus, Angela's face shifted. The softness evaporated, replaced by a cold, investigative steel. She reached into her purse and pulled out a slip of paper. Trust, she whispered to the empty foyer. But verify. I need that Sabrina Murphy's address. Chapter 3. The Salon Sabotage. Lady Andy's salon was the nerve center of Angela's world. It was a place of high-end weaves, low-end gossip, and enough hairspray to dissolve the ozone layer over Atlanta single-handedly. Angela marched in, followed by her two lieutenants, Leslie, the pragmatic realtor, and Jennifer, who was currently undergoing a midlife crisis that manifested as a desire to fight anyone who looked at her sideways. Absolutely horrible, Angela said, slamming her purse onto the counter. I told her to go with you, Leslie. The bid for the expansion was too high. Standing in the corner was Tariq, a contractor who looked like he had been sculpted out of mahogany and bad intentions. He was the kind of man who didn't just walk into a room. He occupied it. Leslie, is she gonna talk to me or is she gonna talk through you? Tariq asked, leaning against a half-finished wall. I'm just trying to do a good job. No offense, Angela, but it was 14 years ago. We had that one-night stand. I can't believe you don't even remember me. Jennifer gasped, her hand flying to her mouth. 14 years ago? Angela, you had a piece of this? Angela ignored him, her eyes fixed on a blueprint. Tariq, just do the job. Keep it professional. I'm a happily married woman. I understand that, Tariq said with a smirk that suggested he understood a lot more. See you on Monday. Once the men were gone, the real talk began. Angela, look at you, Leslie said. You told Marcus you trust him. That is so great. Jennifer, isn't that great? Jennifer crossed her arms. It don't work like that. It would take a priest, an exorcist, and a party from the president for Angela to let something go. It's too quick. I'm not buying it. Angela leaned in, her voice a conspiratorial hiss. Okay, you guys, this is the deal. I got the number. I got the address to Sabrina Murphy. I'm going to her house, and I'm going to find out what the truth really is. I knew it, Jennifer shouted, slapping the styling chair. I'll get the Vaseline, because this is going to be some taking back to the old school fighting. Nobody's fighting, Leslie pleaded. You don't know Angela, Jennifer countered. I'm with Malcolm, Jennifer added, grabbing her coat. Let's go. Chapter 4. The confrontation and the prank. The drive to Sabrina Murphy's house was filled with the kind of tension usually reserved for bomb disposal units. Angela rehearsed her opening lines, which ranged from, "Hello, I'm Marcus's wife," to, "If you have a baby, I'm going to need to see the receipts and the birthmark." However, the meeting didn't go as Jennifer had hoped. There was no hair pulling. There was no Vaseline. Instead, there was a quiet, devastating realization. Later that afternoon, Marcus sat in the sports studio with his partners, Joseph and Richard. Richard was dating Keisha, Marcus's ex-wife, a situation that Marcus handled with the grace of a man walking on hot coals. The old broken-down thing never works, Marcus was saying, referring to a soda machine, though Joseph suspected he was talking about his marriage. Todd, the studio's resident gopher and unintentional harbinger of doom, walked in. No mail, but this letter just got dropped off for you, Marcus. From a Sabrina Murphy. Marcus read the letter, his eyes widening. Dear Marcus, I am so sorry for all the problems I caused you. Your wife came to see me this morning. I told her the truth. We never met. I don't even have a kid. I was put up to this by someone I'm no longer friends with. Marcus felt a surge of triumph, followed by a cold prickle of annoyance. Angela had said she trusted him. She had lied. She went over there, Marcus muttered. She said she trusted me. Then she went behind my back. You gonna let it go? Joseph asked. I intend to, Marcus said, a wicked glint in his eye. But after I've made my point. That evening, the Williams house was quiet. Angela was pacing, looking like she wanted to crawl into a hole. Hey, Angela, Marcus said, walking in. How was your day? Great, she lied, her voice an octave too high. Anything exciting happen? Same old, Marcus said. He sat her down. Baby, I have to tell you something. I missed you today. I really did. Angela started to cry. Oh, honey, please don't cry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I'm sorry I burned up your car and your clothes. I'll never touch your stuff again, I promise. Marcus took a deep breath. It was time for the kill. Baby, it's me who should be sorry. Now, you promise you won't get mad? Pay, I promise. I'll never fly off the handle again. Okay, Marcus said, his face a mask of fake solemnity. The truth is, we need to figure out how to work this out. The silence that followed was heavy. Then, the explosion. Wah, wah, wah. Angela screamed, jumping up, her Martin Luther King phase lasting exactly 0 seconds. Have you lost your damn mind? You think you're gonna come in this house and tell me that? Marcus started laughing. He couldn't help it. He pulled out the letter. Angela, I got the letter from Sabrina. She told me you came by. You said you trusted me, but you went over there anyway. Angela froze, her hand mid-swing. Oh, Marcus, get off me. I'm sorry, I go crazy, you know me. I'm gonna keep writing you about this. Marcus laughed as she chased him around the sofa. You lied about the trust, I lied about the baby. We're even. Chapter 5. The Parentage Panic. The piece lasted exactly 48 hours. Back at the salon, the expansion was in full swing. Tariq was everywhere, measuring walls, flirting with Jennifer, and being generally shirtless as often as possible. MJ had stayed home from school with a stomach bug, which usually meant he wanted to play video games. But Angela had brought him to the salon because Miss V was late. As Tariq walked past MJ, the two of them stopped. They both coughed a specific, hacking sort of cough. They both rubbed their left legs at the same time. Jennifer, watching from the styling station, dropped her comb. Angela, come here. What? Look at Tariq. Now look at MJ. Now look at Tariq again. Angela looked. What about it? They got the same cough, Jennifer whispered. They got the same leg rub. And, Angela, didn't you say you and Tariq had a thing in college? Exactly 14 years ago, Angela's heart did a slow, sickening roll. He looks just like Tariq's mother, Jennifer added, pointing at a photo Tariq had left on the counter. Look at that nose. That's an MJ nose. Angela felt like the room was spinning. Lord, please tell me MJ is Marcus's son, Angela prayed, clutching a bottle of shampoo. Jennifer, ever the man of action, reached into her purse. I got you. I have DNA swabs in my bag. Why do you have DNA swabs in your purse, Jennifer? I was planning on suing Tommy's dad for child support, but I never got around to it. Here, take these. When Marcus is sleeping, swab his jaw, and I'll get Tariq. The heist was on. Jennifer lured Tariq over under the guise of checking a leak in the roof. Hey, Tariq, Jennifer said, her voice dripping with fake sweetness. You got a little something on your lip. Before the man could react, she jammed a swab into his mouth, twisted it with the efficiency of a dental hygienist, and handed it to Angela. There, Jennifer said. Now we just need Marcus. But Tariq started laughing. What was that for? Checking your DNA, Jennifer shouted. To see how many babies you got. Tariq shook his head. Well, you're wasting your time. I can't have kids. Unfortunate accident in preschool involving a pencil and a front pocket. I'm sterile as a hospital floor. Angela nearly fainted from relief. The parentage panic was over, but the Angela's secret count was climbing. Chapter 6. The Peaches Incident. Just when life seemed to be settling into a rhythm of manageable chaos, a new threat emerged in the Williams hallway. Angela was doing laundry when she spotted something tucked into the corner of the rug outside MJ's room. She picked it up. It was a hand-rolled cigarette. She sniffed it. It didn't smell like Marlboros. Marcus. Marcus ran into the hallway. What? Is the house on fire? Worse,